Hello, welcome to Rinkside Rants podcast, episode number 50.
Hey, 50. We finally hit the 50 mark.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Will.
I'm Mason.
Back again, aren't we?
We are.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get on with some NHL news.
Yes. Let's get into the business.
Yeah. And straight away, we're talking about Cameron Huff again.
Yes.
Of the Phantoms has broken the league record for a single season in goals with 63.
Oh, honestly, he did it. I would have thought there'd been more goals that evening, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
I feel like he will set a more tone. I've got a feeling he might get at least a lot more goals.
Yeah, there's still one weekend left as well.
Go 67. Go to 67. It's a hard league to score that goals. So, but yeah.
So,
and the big news coming out of Solway apparently it was, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the big hyped up news. Everyone thought could be a new coach, or was it a player? Well, it's a player.
Yeah.
It's the return. The feisty one.
The feisty one.
Jonathan Yantis. Yeah.
Yeah, but even though he's feisty, he's got all those over 100 minutes of penalty minutes. There he is, a short amount of time.
In half a season.
But 54 points in just 32 appearances. And that's 27 goals, 27 assists. Yeah. So, imagine what he can do next year. Will he be up in the 100 points?
Yeah, I think Yantis could be the one to get Solway in that playoff
and also
position.
He might take Cameron Hoff's title of the top league scorer. You never know.
At the same time, it might also do the penalty minute record.
Yeah, definitely.
Then some more signing news, which is very surprisingly early. But the Swindon Wildcats have announced Caden Villegas has returned for next season.
It's Aaron now know what he wants for next season.
Yeah, the same squad.
I'm actually same squad, but I feel like it will get them maybe a couple more additions. But I'm excited to see what he's going to do.
Yeah,
and then
he needs a sort of he needs a player of sort of his own sort of play style and size maybe, but
he'll get that.
To be fair, there's only 1 hour now, in my opinion. So
100%, but it's big ice skates to fill. Big ice skates to fill there.
Yeah.
But of course, the big one.
The big one.
The massive congratulations go out to, of course, Sheffield Steel Dogs.
Yeah.
Who won the NHL National Cup.
Yeah.
So congratulations, guys, and also they did go out on the Steelers game.
I saw
a presentation, which is incredible to see the support from your higher team to show support for your lower team. It also shows class and also to show the support of the hockey. You know the words. I've lost myself here, guys.
Is it the community or system?
The system, yes.
The system.
The hockey system.
Yeah.
So it's great to see, and also on Steel Dogs, I forgot to put it in. But a shout out to CJ Garcia, the defenseman, who managed to reach his 50th point for the club. Great debut season for himself for that. And also on top of that, winning the cup.
Yeah.
So, and of course, he was a bit shocked to my predictions for last week. He put a shock face in because I did put in for them to lose their games after the cup, which they won one of them. So he did prove me wrong on one of them. So I do apologise, but you might like my predictions for next week.
Yeah,
but yeah, incredible.
And some unfortunate, sad news for Rose Mitchell-King. Unfortunately, we missed the remainder of the season after undergoing surgery earlier this week on a lower body injury. So
yeah, speedy recovery, mate.
Yeah, speedy recovery.
It's had a great season with them and very great team man and a big miss up.
Mega defenseman.
Definitely.
Now we go to NHL 1. They had the Warley North 1 Cup, which was between Deeside Dragons and Telford Tigers 2.
Yeah.
Deeside Dragons defeated Telford in aggregate 9-6. So congratulations, Deeside.
No, congratulations.
And winners of the Morley North 1 Cup.
Honestly, great for them. And going on to that game, Mr. Alfie Diggard, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, he wasn't with Thunder this past weekend. He got a call up to the Telford Tigers 2 in the NHL 1, which is a great opportunity for the young 16-year-old Netty.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him get recognised, and he's been called up. He was there to back up their netminder. And then in the third period, he came on.
Oh,
He actually made his debut. And of course, he faced 13 shots, but he did concede a couple. But that's honestly great chance for him to be on there.
Yeah, that's great to see one of our youngsters, one of our own, getting a chance in the higher league.
100%. And then, of course, after seeing that, they were impressed. And then they asked him to stay on and start against Leeds Knights too. And of course, it ended, was it the first period? And of course, it did end at 6-0. And period 2, Leeds came out hard and put loads of shots on the net. And the period finished 11-2. At this point, the team was happy. They let Alfie go in for the third. So he played the whole game. And of course, for both games, from the whole game and the third period, he faced 32 shots and walks away with an 87.5 save rate in the higher league. And he's still only 16. And
did Telford win the game 11-2?
Yeah.
With him in. Oh, nice.
Telford 2-1.
Nice.
So the fact is, incredible, Alfie. We're proud of you, mate. And of course, I know Thunder will also be proud of you, mate. And of course, the old man, Ross, honestly, and your family. It's just so great to see, to hear. We've got the pictures, so they're coming up pretty much now. And you never know. Two-way, maybe go up, but of course, see what happens. But
he's one to watch.
Definitely one to watch, and he's been outstanding for Thunder when he's been on as well. So, well done, Alfie, mate. Well done, mate.
Oh, an Alfie.
So, that is, of course...
That's pretty much the news, wasn't it?
The news. Shall we go into the results, shall we?
Yeah.
It's been a very interesting results.
Yeah.
So, of course, we'll go into the first game, of course, and of course that is the Cup.
Yeah, the Cup game. Yeah.
And of course that was Sheffield Steel Dogs at home to, of course,
Leeds Knights.
3-1 aggregate cushion, of course, for the Steel Dogs.
Yeah.
And this was a very exciting game, wasn't it?
Yeah, compared to what we predicted.
I went for a 3-3.
Yeah.
You went for 4-2
to Steel Dogs. I was correct team, but wrong score.
Yeah, and of course, the game ended. Of course, Leeds Knights did win the game on the night. They did on normal after overtime because it was 5-4. Because on aggregate it was 6-6.
Yeah, so it was 5-3, wasn't it? Because it was 3-1 to Sheffield. It was 5-3.
Yeah, so it went to overtime. It was 4-4 in normal time, and on aggregate it was 6-6, and then.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it was because due to aggregate.
Yeah, it was 5-3. It went to overtime because aggregate was 6-all.
Oh yes, I do apologise. Sorry, it's right now recording. It's
good on me, isn't
it? Yeah, you're right. So
yeah, because
there we go.
Leeds had 2 goals in the last 3 minutes of the third period.
Yeah, for me that was Gospel was out as net.
Yeah,
and they just dominated and got it. So we go through the goals.
Yeah.
Owen Sobchak, assisted by, of course, Peyton. Finley Braden, assisted by Sobchak. Owen Sobchak, of course, got a goal, a power play goal, assisted by Endicott and Neely. Sam Dunn, assisted by Peyton and Bissonette. And Liam Peyton, assisted by Dunn and Bissonette. That pushed Sheffield right to overtime.
Yeah, the Sam Dunn. Oh, sorry, Peyton pushed it to overtime.
He did.
With 4 seconds.
Great fight by the holders of the cup as well.
Yeah,
outstanding. They turned up.
Very nearly come back, didn't they?
They did, and of course, Carl Watson, for the Steel Dogs, by Nordstrom assisted, Walker Summer, Gundunoff, and of course Phillips assisted, and of course Cole Sudra.
The controversial one.
Yeah, he's always scored a few goals in the cup, and then of course it went into overtime, and Bear Gundunoff got on the break.
Yeah, a breakaway. With Gospel.
With Gospel, and then two of the Knights players there. Yeah, CJ Garcia waiting to snipe it in, to be there to snipe it in, but Bear Gundunoff managed to pull it back and then just swipes it past Gospel, and they are the champions. And when I went for 3-3, it did with the last few minutes left. It was 3-3, and I was like, "Am I getting maximum points here as well?" And then Leeds managed to. Just honestly, I'm just.
Sam Dunn ruined it for you.
Yeah, but he's a great guy, great dean and everything. But the fact is, I'm sorry, but I wish we were there. I even wish we watched live stream for it. It looked like a very exciting game. Leeds just. The fact is, they had no netty for those 2 goals, and they managed to show like that's when you pull your netty, this is how you do it, and not don't concede and everything. But
it can work.
It can work, and they did, and they executed perfectly. But unfortunately, Steel Dogs had other plans. They wanted a trophy. They haven't won the cup in a couple. I think they won it before a few seasons ago.
I want to say 3 or 4 years.
I think it was just after COVID. Because it was missing the COVID season.
Yes, it was the season we returned playing. They won the cup. Yeah.
So, but the fact is, it was first trophy under management with Slava.
Maybe first of many.
And of course, the fact is, the players they brought in, the atmosphere. It was great to hear a massive atmosphere, and the fans getting behind the team.
Yeah.
I had a poster ready for us to post on the night.
You had 2 ready.
I cheated. It was AI. But then it done well because it was the first one to go out, which was great. But the fact is, congratulations, Sheffield. Honestly, you've been outstanding the whole season. And the fact is, you deserved it. And of course, I've got a soft spot for Sheffield. I have, that, and I think everyone knows that. But the fact is, see you guys how you started to now. Honestly, hats off to you. And good luck, of course, in the playoff. Of course, good luck for the last 2 games of the season next week, because you could jump up back into maybe 3rd or maybe 2nd. It depends, because Hull and Leeds Knights.
It's tight, as we'll get to.
Very tight. So that is, of course, the cup. And of course, let's go into
the Friday game.
Which was the next day. Not next day, sorry.
2 days.
2 days later, Steel Dogs were at home again, and the whole Seahawks came. I think I was right, wasn't I? Celebrations, the party, and everything.
Yeah, and drinking.
Whole Seahawks came with a plan.
The Seahawks came with a plan, and it was a 3-1 win to the Seahawks with a double by Johnny Corneal. The first one was assisted by Salad and Bonner on a power play goal. Second goal, Bobby Chamberlain, assisted from Corneal and Stallard, power play goal again. And then Johnny Corneal second, assisted by Chamberlain, and all 3 goals though were in the 40th minute.
Yeah,
within the 6-minute period of play.
Yeah, but it's still, even though it was a 2-goal game, but it's still I think Sheffield still fight. Nathan Ripley with their only goal, which was the first goal that took them in the lead. Nordstrom and of course Morgan assisted with a beautiful shorthand goal. But of course, Seahawks are just fighting to stay in that 2nd place.
I can't believe they got up to 2nd, to be honest.
It's just
as soon as they got that netminder
and tweaks and twerks.
Winds came flooding in.
Maybe it was Subchat leaving. I don't know. Part of it.
Well, Mr. Corneal's found his form late in the season, hasn't he?
Definitely.
So I think there's a good reason. Yeah, you could be right. The Subchat leaving, they've got
Corneal's stepped up and
said, "Right, don't worry, lads, I'll step up now."
100%.
And they're able to gel better without having to be questioning who am I playing with this week and so on.
No, 100%. And then of course Saturday, Leeds Knights. Of course, we thought that they wanted to bounce back after the cup defeat, and Romford Raiders and Romford Raiders went to the Castle.
Yeah, the Raiders are fighting for that final spot.
Yeah,
and this was the game that sorted them. Sealed the deal for 8th.
100%.
And before we say the score, a shout out to Leeds Knights. Rested Mr. Gosborn, put Dan Norton in for his debut.
Yeah, debut weekend for himself.
Yeah.
Of course, not the greatest game there, but he did bounce back on the next game.
Yeah, which we'll get to. However, this first Saturday game, Raiders were winners 8-3.
Outstanding. They basically battered them in a very polite manner. They battered them.
And it wasn't just one line. It was a good handful.
And this is, for me, it was a lot of the, the Osbornes had a great game as well.
Yeah.
Which it was great to see from them as well. So
yeah. Shall I go down?
Yeah, you could have the long list.
I'll do the long list.
I'll go for the short one.
Well, Adam Lasham got the score going, assisted by Anderson. One of my favourite players, TJ Anderson, got a goal, assisted by Lasham and Sylvester.
You're also a fan of TJ Anderson now, like me.
Yeah.
I've got you on the TJ Anderson bandwagon. Come to Lightning, please.
Yeah, please. And then he got another goal, assisted by Lasham and Osborne. And then
Dawson.
Michael Power got a goal, assisted by both Osbornes.
Yeah.
Which is Raiders' third line working well together.
Oh,
you got mixed up, by the way. I've got a sting of the week for you. You put Power as a defenseman. He played forward now.
Michael Power?
Yeah.
But he is a D-man.
No, he's a forward. Yeah, but he played forward now with Osborne's.
I've got away with it. I think no one else on the...
no one's commented yet.
I've got away with it.
You got away with it. Apart from me. Anyway, back to the goals. Stanley Johnston got a goal, assisted by Anderson. Then Jake Sylvester with a double, assisted by Baker. Baker again, and Coxhead. And then Austin Osborne, assisted by Tomlin and his brother. Oz, isn't it? Osborne.
Dawson.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, no. It's alright, you can meet his dad next time. But
I know.
This is Dawson. This is Austin.
Yeah. I'm never such a rich person.
Austin's got the longer hair. And
no, I know. Hair. But where? No, I'll let you do the three from Leeds.
And of course, Leeds, return of the Kieran Brown. Of course, got his goal. Owen Sobchak, assisted by, of course, Kieran Brown and Bissonnette. And Sam Dunnigan, and assisted by Sobchak. But Romford was on another level and took advantage there. And of course, a huge shout out to the Osbornes. I'm just stirring it because I think they've finally found their form. Their coach is basically found a place for him. They've gelled well with the team.
Yeah.
And they are showing it. And the fact is, it's a shame they're not playing for Lightning.
Yeah,
we could have had this.
I think
we messed up on that. But it's our loss, their gain. And the fact is, they've done a job. They wanted to get the playoff spot. And they have officially are the 8th place of making it to the playoff in 25-26 season. And congratulations, Romford. You got the last place, honestly.
Congratulations, Romford.
So looking forward to see what happens.
Yeah.
Whew.
We still don't know the playoff groups yet, though.
Not yet. But I'm still. I just wish the Osbornes were playing for Lightning still. So let's jump into the Swindon Wildcats, shall we?
Yeah.
Home at the Link Centre and the Peterborough Phantoms with their formidable front three and the rest of the team and everything. But of course, it was Swindon Wildcats, the champions, who, of course, got the 4-1 victory.
Showing why they're champions.
100%. And of course, Chris Jones, assisted by Sayers and Griffiths. Reed Sayers got himself a goal, assisted by Wells and Bradley. And of course, a power play goal by Edgar's Bebris and assisted by Jones and Wells. And Aronell, of course, Mr. Aronell, assisted by Bebris and Manasinski.
You've got it right this week.
Yes!
Yeah, oh yeah, you've been...
And of course, the only goal for Peterbrough.
Yeah, power play goal from Luke Ferrara, assisted by Norton and Mr. Huff.
On the power play goal.
On the power play. I
There you
said
go,
that
help you there.
already.
Did you?
I said
I
it.
hear you. But honestly, it's hard to keep that front three, and of course Dylan Lawrence quiet. But they did it, and as you said, showed one of the champions.
Yeah, and I think Swindon just wanted to get a win from the disappointment from last weekend against Leeds.
100%. But I think the fact is,
yeah,
when Leeds won the league last season, we caught up with them.
yeah, the same.
But I think Swindon want to be more dominant, and they're showing it, and it's going to be
and keep the momentum going for the playoffs.
100%. But then they're an exciting game again afterwards.
Yeah.
Bristol Pitbulls, of course, nothing to play for now.
No.
Of course, because they missed out on the playoff positions.
Yeah, from last week.
Lightning.
But they put on a show for their fans.
Yes, which is great to see. They put on a show.
Yeah.
And shows his fighting spirit. And of course, they hosted the Telford Tigers. And of course, it ended in overtime 6-5 to Bristol Pitbulls.
Mm.
So, take it away.
Yeah, so the goals were Sean Morris, assisted by Harewood. And then Mason Lipsey, assisted by Britnell and Dunbar. Then Cameron Hamble, he assisted by Harewood and Reagan. Yeah. And then a goal from Tanner Butler, assisted by Dunbar and Lipsey. Another goal from John Dunbar, assisted from Bricknell and Lipsey. And then Jake Bricknell, assisted by Dunbar and Butler.
No. Honestly.
It's the same few players all mixed up.
100%. And of course, Telford Tigers, Danny Rose, of course, assisted by Howells and Brown. Scott McKenzie with Ferguson and Oliver, assisted Harry Ferguson, Rose and Henderson. Power play goal by David Thompson, of course, assisted by Henderson. And of course, Patrick Brown, assisted by Caleb McPhee. So, and I just want to check quickly. Oh, Tommy Napier was back in the lineup, which is great to see because we weren't sure, like, due to the concussion of it, but it probably wasn't that. I think they just want to be safe, but
yeah, glad to see.
It was good. I think Tanner Butler kind of got away with that.
It's also nice to see. It's good to see Ben Norton in goal as well again for Telford.
Yes, 100%, getting that chance to
give that day a rest.
Yeah.
Unlike last season, we played nearly every game, I believe.
Yeah. And then, of course, we're going to the Lightning in the section after that, but it was a 5-4 victory for the Basingstoke Bison.
Yeah.
They managed to beat the end of winning streak of Lightning.
Yeah, in overtime.
And then the last game on the Saturday, of course.
Another overtime.
Solway Sharks hosted the Sheffield Steel Dogs.
Yeah.
And Sheffield Steel Dogs got the 5-4 victory. And of course, the scorers for Sheffield Steel Dogs, of course, Liam Still, assisted by Watson and Doxey. Nathan Ripley, of course. How do you pronounce his name? Sorry, please.
Larry Marr.
And Gundunoff, Jonas, Larry Marr, assisted by Summer and CJ Garcia with the power play goal. And of course, Bear Gundunoff with Garcia and Watson power play goal. And CJ Garcia with Doxey assisted by Doxey. And that was the night where I think CJ Garcia got his 50th point. So
and overtime winning goal.
6
seconds.
Whew.
That's fast.
Very fast. And I think they just want to get some points on that table.
Yeah, and Solway were still in the hunt for 8th at this point.
Yeah.
But with this overtime loss and Romford winning, they're unfortunately finished 9th.
They couldn't catch up with them.
No, and the goals for Solway were Kyle Caruth unassisted. and Jonathan Yantis,
Yeah.
assisted by Brazier and Beattie, and Oliver Arsenou, one of my favourite defensemen, assisted by Brazier and Yantis, which was a power play goal, and then Jonathan Yantis, assisted by Stewart and Brazier, which is also a power play goal.
It's a hard place to go to Solway and get points, but still Dogs managed to scrap away that overtime winner.
Yeah.
But I feel bad for Solway for not reaching the playoffs. Of course, they put in a late fight, but fingers crossed, guys. We want you. We want you back in the league again. I don't want any of this of you going back down or anything. We want you to stay here, keep the players, majority of them, and honestly, come fight and get higher on the table. Because they nearly did it.
Like we said, I think it was last week or another podcast, we'd like to see another Scottish team perhaps join.
To be fair, Fireflies.
Yeah, it has to happen now.
100%. It's been a poor season for them.
It's been ridiculous, and
your head coach leaving late on and everything, and then, we won't get too much into
not too much. But I heard a rumour apparently the players aren't being paid by the club, which is bad.
It is 100%.
So
yeah.
And then we go to the Basingstoke Bison,
the local derby.
Yeah, local rivalry. Swindon Wildcats.
Another big score.
And another big score by the champions, winning 9-4.
And that made him get him 80 points in the league.
Yeah.
So, and it's local derby. It can either go very tight, very hard fought and everything, or it could be out the blue, you get a very great score. And we've seen it a few times, like they've done it at the Thunderdome, other teams as well, and Swindon as well. So, yeah.
So the goal scorers for Swindon were Tyler Watkins, assisted from Griffiths and Malazinski, and then Reed Sayers, assisted by Lipsy and Jones, Edgar's Bebris, assisted by Nell and Van der Maraca. And then another goal from Edgar's Bebris, from Van der Maraca again, and Griffiths. So that was a power play goal. And then Chris Jones, assisted by Sayers and Smith. And then an unassisted goal by Tyler Watkins, which was his second of the night. And then another goal by Dylan Lipsy, assisted by Jones. Then his Tyler Watkins hat-trick goal.
Hat-trick, shout out.
Yeah, shout out. And assisted by Malazinski and Griffiths. Then man himself, Aaron Nell, getting the last goal, assisted by Villegas and Van der Maraca.
No, great, honestly great. Yeah. And then Zach Milton, assisted by Sullen and Ralph, a shorthand goal. Adam Harden, of course, assisted by Milton and Shankar. Power play goal, Stuart Mogg, assisted by Milton and Norcliffe, and of course Oliver Hemmings, assisted by Baird and Mogg. Sorry, Oliver Hemmings, Mayor, assisted by Baird and Mogg. So I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a long name.
It is a very long name. And of course, it's for me, it's great to see Reed Sayers get a goal as well. So great to see that as well. But other than that, the champions are just looking outstanding that evening. And
Clearly a great game by Tyler Watkins.
100%. And of course, the Romford Raiders against Solway Sharks. Yeah. Now, I think if Raiders would have lost against the Castle at Leeds and Solway won, this would have been the game. So, potentially, or like catch up with them. But unfortunately, Raiders just had a great 4-point weekend. Yeah. And they won 6-3. And of course, the goals for Raiders is Jake Sylvester, assisted by Anderson, and of course, Baker. Austin Osborne, assisted by Power, and of course, his brother Dawson. TJ Anderson, assisted by Power and Aleph, a power play goal. Andrew Coxhead, assisted by Hill. E1 Hill, of course, again, with his own goal with Coxhead and Aleph assisted. And Tommy Huggett, assisted by Tomilin and Lewis. He's got his name right, Hugget, because one time ages ago I said Nugget by accident. So I got it right. But another great game for the Osbornes again.
Yeah.
So Cabine. Who's it? Cabine.
Sound like goodbye.
The Osbornes, they racked up 7 points. I know Dawson had the 4 assists, and of course Austin had the 2 goals. So and the 1 assist as well. So 7 points wrapped up the weekend. So well done, guys, and of course to Romford Raiders and Solway.
Yeah, and the Solway Sharks scorers were Callum Boyd, assisted by Coulter. Yeah, and then Dylan Stewart, assisted by Carruth and Brazier, power play goal. And Jonathan Yantis, again, assisted by Brazier and Stenton.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but so Romford is on form. They wanted to secure their place and did it in fashion. Yeah. 14 goals on the weekend. 4-point weekends, taking advantage of their power play goals.
Yeah.
And you got players stepping up and showing their form now. So, well done, Romford, honestly.
Yeah.
Incredible. Absolute outstanding.
See how far they can go in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. And another overtime game on the weekend. Hull Seahawks got pushed to the limit by the Bristol Pitbulls, who are just want to perform and put on a show for their fans. And, of course, get a result against the number 2 team in the league.
However, Hull came away with a 4-3 overtime victory. And scorers were Alex Kent, assisted by Bruton and Dancer.
You can say dancer. If you're dancer.
Yeah.
So he's not going to dance.
Dancer.
Hey.
Dance around the ice. And then Lee.
We did.
Did you?
He got the points.
Yeah. And then Lee Bonner, assisted by Hodgkinson and Hewitt. And then Joshua Crawley, at least said double, but it's Cornell, similar name. Josh Crawley, assisted by Hare, and then Johnny Cornell, assisted by Stallard, with the overtime winner.
And of course, Mason Lipsey got a double, and of course, double assists by Dunbar, of course, Jake Bricknell, and Jake Bricknell with his own goal, but unfortunately just fell short to the informed Hull Seahawks again.
Yeah.
Another team who got the 4 points as well. Congratulations, Hull.
Yeah.
Are we boring you?
No, it's so busy at work.
It's busy at work, don't worry, it's busy. It doesn't speak to me much anymore during the days.
Oh,
I'm so lonely.
We've had 500 cars to clear in a week. So.
I can't work with you then. I can help you out. I'll take 2 cars off you.
More than that.
I'll look at it like, yeah, that's fun. And of course, we'll get into it in a moment. Of course, we've got Peterbrough Phantoms at home to Milton Keynes Lightning, which ended in an 8-3 victory to the Phantoms with a very poor performance from the Lightning. And also, in talks of it, a player going through the plexi, but not smashed. Just slotted out and over. So we'll get into that in a moment. And of course, Telford Tigers, of course, home to the Leeds Knights. I think Leeds has wanted to get some points back after that massive defeat to the Romford Raiders. And Leeds came with a 4-2 victory.
Yeah. Battle of the Norton Brothers in goal as well.
Yes.
Dan and Ben. Don't know if that's the first time they've played against each other. Could have been. And right, goal scores for Leeds Knights. So Owen Sobchak, unassisted. Then Samuel Cooper, assisted by Endicott and Bagosdi. And then Kieran Brown, assisted by Bissonette and Bennett. And then another by Kieran Brown, assisted by Bissonette and Vengis.
Great. And then, of course, David Thompson for Telford Tigers, assisted by Henderson. And Louis Newell, assisted by Henderson and Thompson. And, of course, it's a hard place to go to Telford, but I think Leeds, they wanted to get those points to stay in detention, to get up to second place again.
Yeah.
So, and I believe that was the end of the weekend. So let's jump on, of course, to the standings.
Yeah.
So do you want to go for the top 8?
Yeah,
and
sure.
Every team has played 52 games.
Yeah. So Of course, in first place, Swindon Wildcats are now hit 80 points.
Hey, well done.
Yeah. Currently in second is the Hull Seahawks with 67 points. In third is the Leeds Knights, currently on 65. In fourth, Sheffield Steel Dogs, also on 65. In fifth, Peterbrough Phantoms on 64. Then Milton Keynes Lightning in sixth with 59. And in seventh, Telford Tigers on 57. And eighth, confirming they're in the playoffs this weekend, Watford Raiders with 51 points.
Yeah, brilliant. And of course, the bottom three, Solway Sharks in ninth with 42 points. In 10th, Bristol Pitbulls with 41 points. And in last position, Basingstoke Bison, back for their first season, of course, but on 39 points. So let's see if they'll do better next season, hopefully.
Yeah.
And everything. So we shall see. I feel like potentially, I think the Basingstoke Bison just needed a bit more, like, there's been a whole season to the gel and everything, which they have, but I feel like a bit more extra depth in the squad. Maybe like tweaking to work around to maybe some different imports. I think Nick Spider 4 might have a good. I think it'll be a lot more better next season.
Yeah.
But maybe bring in a proper big goal scorer in and everything. You
Maybe a big defenseman or something.
Maybe ask Max Wright to be less chirpy for next season. Pitbulls, I reckon, maybe a couple. I mean that, but because they might have a big loss, of course, because Bailey Hayward might be going full time, potentially up to the.
He is going full time.
He is going to elite, so that's big shoes to.
Last week,
big shoes to fill there. Solway, I just feel like mini tweaking to work. You never know.
Try and keep the imports you've brought in.
100%.
Both Solway and Bristol need to sort out that import rule. With who's British and who isn't.
Definitely. So that is, of course, the league table. Yeah. So let's go in the results of the predictions for week 26, of course. Yeah. This is where Will could have maybe caught up with me to get 10-10. So in second place, of course, you can already tell, can't he? He looks sad. He's crossing his head, he's smiling. But Will managed to get the 16 points, which is good. Both didn't have a good one.
Point-wise, right.
He done well on the Saturday more than the
Sunday.
The Sunday and everything.
Lightning let me down.
Yeah.
I went for them for once.
Yeah. And of course, I came with the victory on 23 points. I had a better Sunday. You had a good Saturday. I had a good Sunday. So that brings me up to 11 trophies, and you're on the 9. With next, as that confirms,
you've won the whole thing.
I've won the whole league predictions, but the Rinkside Rants and NHL trophy. So, but good play.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. But in the next section, we do have a new member, Olly.
Hey,
he's joining us. So talk about the MK Lightning, MK Thunder, and of course Hurricanes. And a bit of blabber blabber probably.
A bit of blabber blabber.
So we look forward to introduce Olly to you guys and of course have a chat with him. So we'll see you in the next segment.
Yeah.
So we're now in the Milton Keynes section and of course welcome new member Olly. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Good. Thank you very much, Will. No, not Will. Will and Mason.
Will's there.
Yeah, Will and Mason. How are you?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Just a bit tired and a bit aching sore. It's actually hurting tonight.
Oh,
too much shouting over the weekend. So let's jump straight into Milton Keynes Lightning, shall we?
Yeah.
And of course, first up, fortunately, I wasn't. I was actually away in Gosport for the Thunder game, and of course, you guys were there for the Lightning. Against Basingstoke Bison. So, and of course, Basingstoke Bison came with an overtime win. So gents, I'll let you get into this, shall we?
Would you like to go first, Will?
Yeah. So,
okay, go on.
The Bison started scoring early, only 6 minutes in, through Adam Harding, assisted by Spadafora and Saland. Then they got a second one was Alex Sanford, assisted by Wilson and Morris. That was end of the first. It was 2-0 Bison. We just seemed a bit flat and not really up for it. It was very strange compared to the games we've been winning recently. We
always score first, don't we?
Solid,
We run literally first on the foot. So, and apparently it was the third one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Then started the second. Then Bison got another goal through Oliver Hemmings. Oliver Hemmings Maher, assisted by Morris or Mayer. Assisted by Morris. And then finally, Lightning got a goal on the power play. Harry Gulliver, assisted by Forsberg and Howlett. Finally had a penalty called for us, go our way. And then another Lightning goal from Tom's Rutkis, assisted from Goodbye.
Get in, Tom's.
And Salisbury.
Oh, yeah. And Archie, there we go.
Yeah, Archie's
Oh, yeah, there's Archie.
And then we headed over to the third period. Jani Jokinen got our third goal.
The equaliser.
Equaliser here, assisted by Spadafore and Norris. And then we got our fourth goal to get the lead through Rio, assisted from Dom Goodbye and Forsberg. Yeah, and then it all went wrong.
Apparently, is Matt Howlett straight off the face-off, and then the quick trick, wasn't it? And then that was it, power play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before that, it was a Reece Cochrane goal from Milton to tie the game, and then the overtime started, and straight away, as you said, there's a penalty.
Yeah.
And then Bison capitalised on the power play through Zach Milton, and assisted by Solent.
Well, a power play goal, yeah. So
power play overtime goal, 4-3, and it was on the rush coming into our zone. Yeah.
So, and of course, we're going to it well. As you saw, Ollie's arms, Ollie's arms going up. He is a big supporter of Archie Salisbury. Of course, myself. We've both got the own and loans, haven't we, mate?
Yep.
So, what was your view on the game?
First period was quite sloppy with passing. We was letting a lot of defensive errors go through, which probably led to that first goal of Headley being on a 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Whilst defenders are just sort of spilt everywhere, not really where they should be. Yeah, defending recently, there's been breakouts where we haven't had a defender back up with Headley. And it's just been 1-on-1 and top import players going 1-on-1 against Jordan Headley, like in other various games. When you see an import player come down, it's gonna be harder because they've had that experience from wherever they've come from.
Yeah.
Especially I'd say a striker version of a Spadafore, if that makes sense. When you see them coming down and it's just you and Headley, you're praying that the import's going to miss and absolutely fly the puck over. But in most cases, when Bear Gondorov is that his name, Bear Gondorov?
Oh, Bear Gondorov, yeah.
Yeah, Gondorov. Obviously, when we played Steel Dogs, he obviously slipped the first goal in. There was a 1-on-1 without any defence, and defence hasn't been as strong as I'd like to say as last season. Last season, we was pretty locked in defence. Yeah. We had loads of more experienced players. Not to say this team hasn't been any better, but defence hasn't been there this much this season. And obviously, we've had injuries, which has obviously kicked us out a bit, which is obviously why we've had to put Christie out in net, out of goal instead of coaching. But we've made done, and it's good we've actually managed to qualify with the defence we've had.
Yeah, 100%. And as you said, the defence hasn't been as good as last season because the one player I do miss is Ben Solder. And of course, also Ed Nags being out due to his injury and surgery. And even though he's a forward, isn't he? Corey McNeil, isn't he? He's more forward than defence. But he still came back and backtracked. You're looking at me thinking, I thought I got it wrong there, but I remember. You got those guys as well. So, and of course, I know Josh Kelly, for me, he started off pretty well in the beginning of the season and during it, but I think late on he did dip into in form. But of course, it was good to see him actually step up for himself because he was getting gloves in his face, getting punched, and he was like, you know what, mate, gloves off, let's go, and he won the fight, which is set the tone.
That was a nasty hit, to be fair. He reacted the right way and
100%
got some momentum back a little bit for us.
Definitely got the goals back.
Yeah. Cheered the crowd up as well.
Shall we talk about the Mr. Max Wright, shall we?
Go on, then.
I love Max Wright because we had him on the podcast and I love him, but he is a wind-up merchant himself.
Yeah.
A
bit like Bobby.
We'll start off with the Malik Martelli, where of course Max got done for the diving / as embellishment.
Yeah.
Right.
They called it for 2 minutes embellishment.
In
which
I did you about it. It was a trip, 100% a trip. Malik Martelli could have avoided that, but he did mean it because they call it a slew foot.
Slew foot, yeah.
And you said about
you asked me this, didn't you?
Yeah, and I had it nearly right, didn't I? I was only a minute off of penalties.
A minute over. You said 6 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was 6 minutes.
I think it was a 5-minute major for slew footing normally in a game misconduct, so they got thrown out.
I feel like Malik got away there of being put in bin himself and also costing a lot more goals for us. But he was a very lucky boy, Malik, because I feel like But the other one was the Spalfor one. Because did Max take his stick, didn't he? And then, of course...
Yeah, and then there was a bit of retaliation from Spalfor.
Yeah, but the Spalfor one, it was more mixture of grabbing the stick and he's going past him. For me, that was more like making a meal out of it, that one it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, the slashing call... Did it get called in the end or no?
I don't... Hang on. I got called for something. I had embellishment. He didn't get called.
Is that your belly? Is that a doggy?
Oh.
I thought that's his belly there. But yeah, was Max Wright called for slashing on Griff?
No, they missed.
Yeah, he was called for slashing. I think as Griff was about to shoot, or he was somewhere in the zone of Max Wright, I think Max Wright got his stick and slashed it, and that's obviously when Griff. Yeah, as Griff was walking away, he slashed the back of his leg, which retaliated that whole big scene of fighting. And obviously Griff didn't like it, so he retaliated back. And I think that's when Max Wright got that penalty for slashing, and then...
Yeah. Well, it's good to get called for that, because the fact is, honestly, I think Griff did it before, didn't he? Where he had,
Griff got
Cochrane. Unsportsmanship. Yeah. But the fact is, it went through like 3 or 4 players just to get to Max. Like, I understand, like, you want to protect your netty, but the fact is, if you got your netty doing that, acting like that, just let him have a fight with him.
And Forsberg also got involved for roughing.
Yeah, but it's more holding one back. But for me, and then apparently, someone said, did you say that apparently Max Wright put 2 fingers up for fans?
I thought I saw him give 2 fingers to the
This
fans.
is not me or you, this is what he saw.
Well, I saw it from the car. It looked like he did 2 fingers to the block 5 direction.
But don't forget, I talked to Max, so I can probably message him and say, Will said you put your fingers up, did you?
I think there's a couple of fans that probably did, and there's a load of boos and jeers and so block 5 is a very shouty block from where I sit, and there's a lot of boos and jeers, and after about that, I don't think anybody really liked him after that second period.
It's just
I was waiting for Headley to skate down the ice and fight.
Oh yeah, goalie fight.
Yeah, that would have been great to see.
Yeah, 100%. But what you said also, we're getting caught out the back when they got their goal and everything. Like we've done that too many times to Headley this season, where he just left out to hang dry.
Yeah,
it needs to be fixed quickly, especially against the playoffs, because
playoffs they're going to be
league.
Yeah, I found though we played some of our youngsters more than. Like Forsberg and Kelly hardly got ice time, even though they were put in the first line.
I think maybe he's trying to rest it's a little bit because of course Peterbrough the next game.
Yeah. We rested County that day as well, didn't we?
Yeah, fan asked County why you were playing. he said, "I'm just resting caution," which is fair play, and Leeds done the same with Gospel.
And of course, we rested him, and what happened? We lost both games.
That's horrible.
Yeah, the lines were all mixed up a bit as well.
And then Adam Rossbottom, we all thought he was finally going to get a goal on that little breakout.
Yeah.
Oh, he had the whole net and he just pinged off the bar. Literally so close.
That's
Pinged
twice
off
now he's hit the bar.
Yeah.
Bless him. You know what? I want to see him get a playoff goal.
Yeah.
He turned up in playoffs.
I know, like,
That'd
he
be
doesn't, he's not like the most favoured player, but I have seen where he has got a bit of discrimination against him. But if we think about it, when he's been on the line with Callum, Elliott, and others, he's actually been pretty good because the chemistry between Elliott, Lewis, and Rossbottom has actually been pretty good. But I know, like, in Romford, he wasn't as great. So obviously, I went to that away game, but there's a lot of hate against him. But if you look at it, like, on his playing skills, he's actually really good. It's just a thing people don't think because he's not like Jordan County who gets them goals.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just I reckon he'll get that goal, and he'll literally score quite a few more goals after that. So
yeah,
but
I really hope he does.
But yeah, we had 43 shots on their 30.
Yeah,
but the fact is they capitalised on their finishes.
At least we outshot them.
100%. But it's a shame and everything, especially on a special night as well for the the Alzheimer's Society jerseys, and of course yourself, Olly. Cheers for the content and everything. So that's been put out there.
A couple of videos and pictures.
Yeah, I got the picture of the gold Tom's Ruckus, which I'm picking up this Friday.
Bastard.
And everything. Yeah, so got a point.
Yeah. Bison were done for the season,
but
just a sort of.
Anyway, I got blamed. I got blamed as well for the game.
What? Because you went for Thunder?
No, it's because the write-up that I did, the winning streak, like, will it continue and everything.
Yeah.
And then someone looks at me at Thunderboy, people says to me, like, "You cursed him, mate." And I was like, "No," but in my head, I just knew Basingstoke Bison would go there for payback for the last game. It was a 4-3 defeat overtime, and also the fact is, let's end a winning streak.
Yeah.
So, but they did it. So fair play to them, and they were great goals as well. We had some great goals. I did love Tom Rutgers' goal, which I swear it was a 5-hole.
Yeah, cheeky.
Yeah, it was 5-hole.
I love a cheeky 5-hole.
Yeah.
And then Harry Gulliver's power play goal was a nice snipe, wasn't it? It was a beautiful snipe.
Yeah.
And everything. So yeah. So we jump on to the great one.
Lovely. How lovely.
Because of course in predictions, Will, you went for a 7-5 victory for Lightning away. I went for overtime loss for Lightning, so I did get the maximum points of 3 points. Sorry, maybe I jinxed Lightning again. I went for the Peterbrough.
Never mind.
So, Peterbrough Phantoms with the best front three line in the league.
Yep.
8-3, of course. And we'll go through the goals. And of course, we'll go with the... Well, actually, let's go for the Phantoms, actually, because there's quite a lot of those goals. So we've got Yanni Lakovin, assisted, of course, by Lawrence and, of course, Norton, power play goal. We've got Morgan, Clark,
Pizzo,
assisted by Robson and Cesarens. And, of course, Yanni Lakovin again, with, of course, Hoff and Lawrence, power play goal. Dylan Lawrence, Lakovin, Luke Ferreira, assisted, power play goal. Cameron Hoff, Ferreira, Lakovin. Cameron Hoff, Ferreira, Lakovin. Power play goal. Luke Ferreira, Hoff, Lakovin. And of course, Yanni Lakovin. He got himself a hat trick.
Yeah.
And
Well
Hoff
done
and
to him.
Ferreira power play goal. Oh, that was quite long, that was.
Yeah, and a lot of power play goals.
Yes. And of course, Yanni Lakovin, basically it's the assist king.
Turned sniper.
Yeah.
Turned sniper, as Will says. And of
As
course,
they say, they missed a day of shooting for him.
yeah. And MK Lightning, Mr. Sean Norris, assisted by Dominic Kabay and, of course, Tom's Rutkiss. And of course, here we go. You want to say it?
Go on then.
Go on and see it.
Archie Salisbury!
Hey.
Got finally got a goal.
With Jan Jakovin and, of course, Jordan Spadafor. And, of course, Tom Rutkis again with Don Kabai and Mac Howlett. I'm going to say up front, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big time.
Just a bit.
Big time.
So, of course, Olly and, of course, your mum and Luke, what did you all went, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, take it away, young man.
Disciplinary was pretty poor first start. Defense was like a bit like the game before. There wasn't really pretty much good. Both teams fought hard in the first period and obviously ended up goalless, which was, I thought there would have at least been a goal.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Both teams had pretty good, hard, consistent work. Obviously we had Curlin in goal, which surprised me, considering we're playing Peterborough. But it's good to see him get ice time, to be fair.
100%. Same as last week as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah,
He's got more ice time.
Then moving into the second period, we had a load of penalties. It was an absolute treat for 30 seconds into the start. Goal by the Phantoms, then sorry, my phone went off. And then followed by the Lightning. And then my lovely Archie boy scored a goal, which made me pretty happy. Sent the fans into a frenzy, and even saw Evie shout and scream, Archie, and got a goal. He was really happy. I think he's pretty good. Obviously, he had elite league experience when playing with Glasgow Clan against playing the Red Bull team, which was pretty good. The second bit of the period was a bit of mess and mayhem. It was like penalties left, right, and centre. I think Callum Field got a penalty as well, which was a bit of a surprise for me. That's when second period also Phantom scored probably most of their goals. There's about 3 goals in that first period of 10 minutes, and then fans of I think their away side had a really good treat because, as we know, Peterborough isn't the nicest rink, shall we say?
No, it's not. Yeah.
And the plexi actually came out the boards.
Oh.
For some reason, it slid out, but it didn't smash, which really confused me because obviously when we had our puck smash in MK a couple of games ago, obviously the plexi broke and smashed, but for some reason the plexi didn't break, it just slid out, and about another 30 seconds.
Mr. Norton went. Was it Thorpe went through?
Billy Thorpe
Billy Thorpe went through with a hit from Elliot Lewis, which was.
Yeah, because I think in a moment it's going to pop up the video because I found the video, so it's going to pop up now.
Yeah.
That was the weakest hit.
Because I think, but if I was there, I'll have my smart glasses on and I'll be shouting. I'll be like, "Whoa!" But yeah,
it felt like it was plastic.
It could be because the fact is, Basingstoke Bison had the from the hit on the boards, the plexi came out, popped out, it didn't break. It just got put back in. It could be like the new material they might be using. I have to find out about that. I'll have to ask the guys at Lightning and Ice.
Yeah. And then the away fans were pretty happy. They were smashing it about 5-2. I can tell they're very excited, and I find it quite good that Peterborough, after they've scored the goal, they have like this hysterical laugh. If you have been to Peterborough, you'll know what that is. Then period 3 carried on going as period 2, which was more scrappy and just mess in general. Like defense wasn't now. Considering Curly letting 8 goals, he had a really good game. Like it wouldn't seem like on sheets that wouldn't be a good game, but defense with Curlin, there was non-existence. Curlin had no defense and was pretty much left out to dry on his own. Yeah. Which is probably why the 8 goals went in. And obviously in the third period, Archie tried to defend the shot and accidentally rebounded off his stick, which turned the Phantom fans into saying Salisbury is a phantom,
Uh-huh.
I've seen that a couple of times. I got really annoyed about that one. Another unique thing I found about there's not really much of a bench. So where I was sat, I had to sit next to Patrick Forsberg, Joshua Kelly, Archie Salisbury, and I had quite a time in my life. Also, the bench is not really a bench; it's more of just the boards.
Oh yeah,
And it was a bit. I mean, it was cool, but it was just not that, which probably led to them 8 goals because we was always on 3 men whilst trying to defend around 5, which is probably how Peterborough have managed to whack 8 past us. And obviously, Curlin's only with 3 other men, and there's a whole full first line of Peterborough Phantoms.
yeah.
And if you see a full line of first liners for Phantoms versus about, I'd say, a third line, there's not many chances you're actually going to manage to keep it out for 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're just looking at penalty minutes now and everything.
Yeah.
So
I
like,
should have got a 10-minute for unsportsmanlike conduct.
yeah,
Yeah, which
What did you do?
I think he was doing some gestures and signals. Spadafore
Wow.
also got another 10-minute for abusive language to the referee, which was, I'm not obviously going to repeat the words on here, but were very highly inappropriate.
Oh, did you hear him?
Yeah, you'd be surprised what Ellis Lewis said as well. He was going through it as well.
Oh yeah, and you know, when I'm saying if I was playing hockey or something, I'll be saying,
Oh yeah, Spad got.
I'll probably say a lot
Yeah,
worse actually. I'm like that sometimes, but
Yeah, so obviously when you're 8-3 down and your refs are just letting them go, and then I saw Ferrara seem to challenge the bench a couple of times talking to Spadafore, and I think Spadafore really lost his head and really started. And
well, to be honest, the top point and league scorer in the league, he was lucky Spaz didn't get off the ice and actually batter him because Luke Ferreira would be absolutely on the ice bleeding.
Yeah,
So, but
I seem to find that Spadafore doesn't listen to Christie, because when he got served that 10-minute penalty, he didn't want to leave the bench, and he was telling him to just go and take the 10 minutes, and he was having none of it. And then how about you listen to Christie and your teammates and go before you make the penalty more worse? Which is, I think that's when Spadafore really lost his head. It was just really poor discipline from Spadafore and Forsberg. And I feel like Christie should be more harsh on him. Like, obviously, Tim Wallace used to, I'm not saying he definitely did, but I can definitely tell Spads would get benched if he wasn't listening to what Tim said.
Oh yeah, it'd be in the stands, disciplines,
yeah,
and then everything. So yeah, that's where I wish like we had Korenchuk still, because like I would have been, honestly, I always say it. Even the Osborne twins.
Yeah, their
weekend this weekend, they got 7 points between them both, and never think.
One thing I would have liked them to see is be on the same line together, but Tim Watts obviously didn't do that and didn't give them much ice time. But the video they obviously showed us when they signed them to seemed to be pretty good. But I think a lot of the MK fans probably want to see them two on the same line to see how they work together.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think the fact is they're getting used to the league, and now they have.
Yeah.
And then this is what you do. Some imports find their feet back later on in the next season, but of course, don't forget the boys aren't really imports; they are British and everything. But the fact is they have been abroad, so it's been a while since they've been out. But they're having a cracking one. But as I said, Phantoms totally deserved it. They took advantage of a very poor Lightning side. So, and of course, someone put on that TikTok account where I posted the video you posted, it gave to me the footy warm up. Someone actually put, it's a shame they didn't put that skill into the ice.
That would have been great to see.
So,
because it was poor discipline from the team. It was very weak.
And of course, come back stronger, because it's the last weekend, isn't it, of league games?
Yeah.
And of course, we've got Romford at home on Friday, of course. And on top of that, we've got Solway Sharks away, the last game of the season. And
Scotland. Oh dear.
Yeah.
How a poor discipline performance again against Solway. Solway, they're looking good, even though they're not qualified for the playoffs, but they've still got a great team.
And another point, Romford were very strong as they managed to beat Leeds that weekend, didn't they?
Great scores, 8-3, and then
Yeah.
there's 7-something as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Like if we're
6-3
being
Solway.
as poor as we were.
What the?
we're getting to that in a minute. But
Oh,
yeah. So let's jump also. So that's Lightning now finished. Please, Lightning, have a better weekend, please.
Yeah, so all we will have a very dismal score
Yeah,
again.
because I'm picking up the jersey. I'm bringing my wife and kids. Put on a show for us, guys. Come on.
I won't be there.
You won't be
Bring
there?
back the Lightning from last season.
Are you working?
So late. Yeah.
Oh, so he's not here for the game.
My last league game was just gone.
Bring back last season Lightning. That'd be good.
Yeah, get Ross Venus back in that squad. Get Ben Sol, Max.
Ross Venus, Dylan Lawrence, Max Stewart.
Yeah.
I can see us getting sold back away.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy with Guildford.
I could see.
Even Matt come down.
No, I can see new import coming inbound. I can actually see Cameron Hoff coming.
Never know.
See that. This is the thing I've always said. Cameron Huff has always been a Peterborough player because he's been that guy who's led Phantoms to there, and he was probably be a very respected fan in that Phantoms team.
100%. But then if you think about it, with Peterborough, if he doesn't win the playoffs, if I've had a great season, we can break the record and everything, over 100 points and everything. I want trophies, and the fact is, like, we're sitting in 5th. Like, do I want to go somewhere and give me trophies? Leeds would absolutely love to have him with Sobczak.
Like, anybody would like to have a Cameron Huff in their team.
Oh, I have him at Lightning. I would. Everything, but imagine he went to Leeds.
That won't surprise me.
Or imagine he went to Sheffield, so actually up there. Yeah, they're good enough. Cameron Huff.
CJ Garcia.
And CJ Garcia and Walker Summer.
Yes, Summer.
So, we're getting carried away here, aren't we?
Yeah.
So let's jump in the other Milton Keynes team, MK Thunder, of course. The last 2 games of their season in the NHL 2. And of course, the first up was the away trip to Gosport, Planet Ice, which I thought originally was Portsmouth, but of course I got it wrong.
It's in between.
It's in betweenish.
Portsmouth and Southampton, isn't it?
So, of course, never been to the rink. I've been told it's absolutely horrendous. The worst rink in the league around everywhere. One of them. And they were true. Woof. It wasn't the greatest condition. It was the area is quite nice because it's looks like an old like Invicta, like old warehouse kind of type building. It looks quite small from outside, but it's bigger inside. But then behind you, you've got a lovely pub, which we end up sitting in for quite a few hours. A hotel, Starbucks, everything's there for you. But yeah, we got there. Apparently they knew about it beforehand, but they had a public skate on. But at the top end by the goal, there was a hole in the ice, and instead of cutting off that bit there completely and then do public skate around this bit here, they decided to do it there, get everyone still skate round it. And went to start at 5 o'clock. We got there at I think about 2:30, and we got found out that the starting time will be delayed till 7 p.m. So it's like an extra 4 hours ish, and all of us were like, saying this is what could have happened. So all the lads came. They end up going to the pub, not to drink, of course. Have food and soft drinks and chill, do warm ups and just get ready and fuel up. Us fellow podcaster, fans, family, coaches, we all sat down in a big massive circle outside in the eating area and picnic area. Actually, we had some food, had a little laugh and giggle and everything. Then we got coming into the actual rink. It's like a real bad version of Chelmsford, like real poor condition. It was freezing.
Chelmsford ain't that bad.
No, Chelmsford Road, but there's like a poor digital. It looks like the whole setup's similar,
Yeah.
but the seats
big.
are like wooden, built up like steps,
Oh, lovely.
two tier. The toilets, I walked in. There's a wet floor sign. I call them pee puddles. I'll be honest. It's Rinkside Rants, unfiltered opinions. It is pee puddles, and of course I only walked into it, but I saw the sign. Cool, fair enough. The water was freezing. It smelt real bad. Then we got into the ice condition. It's like basically it's like I call it tinfoil, like doing this like a little arch.
It looked like plastic.
Yeah. But then it'll probably come up in a minute. There's a massive hole in the ceiling.
Oh.
And he had some of it hanging off as well, which seems like a proper hazard problem. So I felt like if you're on a break and that falls on you, you're going to get dragged behind or just completely like dropped, and pucks have gone up there and got stuck. And then, the sides as well, you've got the ice doing this. And so when the pucks go down, it bounces up. And the hole, they didn't do a cut. They just basically got a bit of like slushy ice and stuck it there and flattened it with a spade. And then they've got a little watering can to go in front of the netties doing this. And of course I was making some inappropriate comments to the fellow parents of the players, and they'll start giggling. And so I can't say what I said. That Olly can't say about the lightning one.
Yeah.
Mine's a bit more funnier.
Sounds like a worse version of Peterborough for the ice wise.
Minus the mould. If it was mould there, then I would have been like, that's 100% the worst. But it's not a nice rink, and it's so tiny. But they actually finally painted the lines on. Apparently, there were no lines apparently on the blue line or thin or the halfway line and circles. Nothing.
But there was.
But there was now. No, they actually repainted it, so it's done a good job there. But the rink is so small. So basically, like JB, James Bryan. The height of him, he's pretty much the same height as Callum Fields. It'll take like 3 or 4 strides and he's at the other end. And even Aaron Burton could have took a shot from where he was and got a goal. That's how tiny it was. But yeah, we're going from that. So we only had one netty, Aaron Burton, because Alfie was away on other duties. We'll go into that a bit later.
Where's the other netty?
That's good for him.
There's 3 of them.
100%. He got called up to the NHL 1, Telford Tiger 2, and everything. So great opportunity for him, and he's. I think everyone's seen what he can do, what he's capable of.
Yeah, I've seen him what he can do as well.
So let's go. Yeah. But it was a very physical game. Very physical game. And of course, the fact is, you had a couple of players from the first team of Solent Devils drop down to this team to play against us. So you had some fantastic players who looked absolutely incredible. And then there was a 52-year-old man, ice hockey player.
What?
It's like icing Nick Paul on the ice.
But this guy, he looks. I think Nick Paul can get away looking a bit younger on the ice and how he skates around. But this guy he's a big goon guy, and he was. I was like, does that guy look old for me? He's like, no, that's actually Mr. Coles. He's huge, but he was very, very aggressive. He was like, when he hits you, he goes in with an angry face, and he was using a lot of high elbows. He did get on a lot of our players' nerves a lot.
What's his full name?
It'll come up in a second. I did forget his first name because
I've heard of. He's not Canadian, is he?
No, it could have been ish between both.
It might be a former Isle of Wight player who was Canadian.
Could be because he spent he didn't skate from 2025 all the way to 2012. Apparently, he took time out, a long time out.
Yeah.
But
it sounds familiar.
Yeah, but his last name was Coles. But but the fact was he was very physical. He was hitting a lot of our youth as well, and you had me shouting, "Grandpa Coles!" Everyone heard it. Everyone started laughing. But we had home fans. Sorry, they were showing support for their team, which was great to see. They had, even though I was achy and sore still, but I still kind of got my loud gob out and supported Thunder. But it's very back and forth. The fact was that we got caught out quite a lot at the back. there was a couple of mistakes at the back, and there's literally just got one-on-one with Aaron Burton. But of course, Aaron done a great job stopping some of the goals. He done pretty well one-on-one. And of course, the goal scorers for us, Ryan Ronfor. Of course, he got a goal. Hayden Hagger got 2. Marks Cannons, of course, got a hat-trick. And then the player who was on fire the whole night, Xander Robinson, with 4 goals.
Ooh.
Come on, Xander.
He was incredible that night. Like, he was just everywhere. Like, from the front, I think you got put down on the second line. We have Marks on the first line, and of course Xander. Xander's a goal scorer, so it's great to see him getting involved.
Fun fact, he's actually my hockey coach on Saturdays.
Hey,
So it's good to see. It's good to see him because obviously when he's setting up the nets, I'm seeing him warm up, and he's got some pretty good shot power.
Mm.
So it's really good to see him and like other various people teach the youngers, which is it's also a good thing to see that. Obviously, the NIHL and the NIHL 2 is 2 different whole things.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're not going to see Thunder pack out a whole ring like MK does.
No.
But it's good to see that there's home fans for like Solent Devils and Telford Tigers 1 and 2 and Leeds Knights 2. It's good to see that there's actually fans that come and it's just not all Lightning and just there's actually other teams like the Falcons, Thunder, which is really good to see. And also you got the MK Bolts and the Hurricanes. And it's good to see that there's actually fans that turn up and actually watch them.
Oh, 100%. That's because let's go off topic of Thunder quickly. Because when we started the podcast, like we wanted to like let everyone know there's other teams in Milton Keynes, not just MK Lightning.
Yeah.
And get more fans through the door. Like with Thunder, like I know we didn't do all of it 100% or majority of it. No, we helped a little bit just to get Thunder out there. Hurricanes, which we're advertising again. So and Falcons, of course, the women's teams.
Yeah.
And then and I have apologised publicly last week because due to like so busy and where we had another member step down and everything, it's just like it's too much for all of us to talk about every single team, going to every team. But MK Falcons are actually playing, I believe this Sunday actually, home game. So I think I'm definitely going to be going to that because I can finally get a bit of info on that. But of course,
hopefully I'll be able to come.
Will did get the guy's name, Jason Coles.
Yeah, Jason Coles, a former Isle of Wight Raider who did play Lightning back in the day.
Yeah,
I thought he sounded familiar. He's part Canadian. I remember him having a fight with Kurt Irvine.
Hey. But yeah, he's but what happened was we'll carry on the game with Xander. He was, even though he's up front scoring the goals, looking sharp, and helping the breakouts and doing incredible passing himself. But the fact is he backtracked to help out RD. And one time he actually got the puck back, but he still slid right into the boards himself. For me, he was just on fire the whole night, and honestly, it's incredible to see. And of course, in the third period, though, that's where Solent did fade away, and of course, Thunder just like started smashing in goals for fun, and we got to 7. I think it was 7. What was it? I think it was 7-4. No, it got to 8. Sorry, it got to 8. And of course, all you heard as a small ice rink, all you heard was me, the only one. We want 10. And then straight after that, we scored one. And again, I started shouting, "We want 10!" And then we got it. And of course, the man of the match. There was a mix-up on the ice because we had our person do it. They're still learning, and everything, but it's not her fault. Everything. So she's learning and she's asking the people going to about this game. But Mark's Cannon's got the man of the match because we all thought no, it should be Xander because he got the 4 goals.
Yeah, if you get 4 goals, that's a hat trick.
Mark's got the man of the match anyway because of it been called. Of course, Xander Robinson got the Hammer Awards in the back with the locker room. And of course, the Rinkside Rants player of the game, we went for Hayden Hagger because he was just he was everywhere himself. He was putting in the hits. He was not backing down. He scored a couple of little goals and did everything for his team. And it's just great to see him back on form because he's up in the first line. He's jumped back up the lines. So I was proud to see it. And of course, going into that, with that win itself, that ultimately said we've got top 4 finish. So we're going to the next game, which was, of course, the Sunday fixture. And that, of course, that was against Cardiff Canucks. Of course, Mother's Day, special day. I hope you got something for your mum for Mother's Day.
Yes, I did.
Hey.
I got some nice roses, a box of chocolates, and we went to Primark the other day, and she liked this Highland cow. It was like a gnome version of a Highland cow. And she really liked it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to buy it for her. And then I brought that for her, and then she's really excited to see it come.
Oh, you mean the brown Highland cows? Oh,
yeah, yeah.
You look lost there.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. That's nice. That's great. Your mum had a great one. Me, I was coming from the game before. I was late. I didn't get to bed till like 2-3 in the morning, 2ish, 3 in the morning, and I was up about 5ish because the kids. And then we did Mother's Day quite early, screaming young children, but we got it in the end. So we go on to, before we go actually into the actual game itself, the spotlight right at the beginning was, of course, Mark's Cannons, of course, who received an award for his incredible scoring run. He got 41 goals in just 21 games. And of course, he officially broken Ross Bauer's long-standing record of 37 goals set in 2010-11 season. And he also surpassed Jamie Lyon's 2015-16 points record of 64 points, cemented his place in Thunder history. And of course, head coach Will Fry awarded him with the bottle of champagne and T-shirt with the records on there. So he got 2 awards. And of course, me and Joanna, shout out to Joanna, who's the admin of the Thunder's social media and of course TikTok. Of course, we're both out the ice getting our quick snaps and videos for the podcast and of course the socials. And of course, Chris Valentine for the actual as well, capturing the moment. So well done, Marks. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, well done.
So going to the game, last fixture we met with these guys was in Cardiff. We lost 4-3 on overtime. And of course, this time we needed to win at all costs to get the 3rd position. But unfortunately, it felt like a playoff game itself. It was honestly that kind of great game. But unfortunately, we fell short right at the end on a 4-3 overtime loss. And of course, Xander Robinson got another 2 goals on the night. And of course, Joshua Blackwood, of course, got his goal. That's the equaliser at the time. But honestly, shout out to those guys. Xander as well with 6 goals on the weekends. Absolutely outstanding. He still played a great game the whole game. He was everywhere. He was just left, the right, the front, the back.
He's a great player.
He is a great player, and
hats off to him for getting them 4 goals. Like that, it's a hard thing to do, just get 1 goal because obviously you have so many men, and yeah, it's hats off to him for getting them 4 goals. It's not the easiest thing to do.
100% not. And of course, what's it called? It was a very high tempo kind of game. It was very physical. And of course, despite there were mistakes on both sides of the team, so I've got a dry throat there. Both netminders were locked in because there was quite a few times where Aaron had to be on guard and just make sure they didn't score, which he did. Same with their netty. He was outstanding. He got man of the match. And on top of that, it was just we created so many numerous chances to go ahead. Like Lewis Conroy had a chance on a breakout. Lewis Smith had a breakout. as I said, the netty, I think it might pop up the name, but honestly, he was outstanding. But of course, Thunder did still walk away with the 4 points over the weekend, and of course, that's it, isn't it? Now it's the playoffs coming up in the postseason.
Yeah.
Of course, man of the match. Of course, we're in the box. We're deciding who to go for. There's quite a few choices, but we went as he missed out on the night before. We had to go to Xander Robinson because he had an outstanding game and a couple of goals again. So, and of course, Hammer Award went to Joshua Blackwood.
Yeah.
And for us, Rinkside Rants player of the game was Don Welthall, our big 74D man. I thought he had an outstanding game. Like, he was just smooth on the puck. He was calm, reserved. He got one penalty on the night, which was only 2 minutes. I think it was tripping actually. But other than that was it for him. But I thought he had a great game, and I thought he deserved a good shout out from us. And of course, I was in the penalty box for that game, which I loved it, but I'm a bit gutted because the fact is that I can't shout my support. But I did get good footage. I sent it to Joanna for Thunder of JB doing his check-in, and right in front of me just went on the ice. A few players getting hit. But yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I was checking who we could be getting for the playoffs.
Or Thunder.
Thunder.
I think we have Oxford.
Yeah, but that's 7. Is it 1-8-2-7 and so on?
I have to find out. It'll be on the social medias for us on the Facebook and Instagram. And I've got a Thunder post, and I'll speak to them. But I don't know, for some reason I've got a feeling we might play Oxford. I just have a feeling.
I think that table's wrong anyway. It's like Thunder's only played 10 games. It makes me
No, things haven't been updated yet.
Yeah, that's the Elite Prospects is wrong for once.
but of course, I do have to do special thanks to everyone. Like, what's good as we do await opponents. A thank you for the team for Thunder for delivering a great year of hockey for the season, because they did start out with like loads of new players, a lot of young players because the Thunderstorm project. Of course, Mark's coming in, and everyone's just gelling. And then not late on, also it was quite on mid-season. We started like gelling incredible, and I feel like if we had that form from now to back then, we could have been up there competing for the other 2 trophies, the league and cup. But there's always next season. But I feel like it is a successful season for Thunder, and honestly, it's been a privilege for the podcast to be with them since day one, getting to know the lads, have a laugh, have a banter, and of course the behind the team, like Lauren. Special thanks to herself for letting me in, and of course Will and the coaches. It's been absolutely incredible, and of course to the players. Honestly, guys, I love you all, honestly, and
Too proud of yourselves.
For them,
Too proud of yourselves.
Yeah, honestly incredible. So we'll find out, and of course get our playoff jersey. I've gone for Charlie Conroy. So so that's Thunder done now. And a quick one back onto Lightning. We forgot to mention the playoff jerseys. We got we got own and loans.
Yes.
Rinkside Rants podcast are officially the own and loan of the dark pink Sean Norris 86. We got his jersey. There you go. There, bless, he's excited. And then as a birthday gift, because this man here, Mr. Will, and of course his partner Shannon, birthdays in the same month, which I couldn't share my birthday in the month with my wife. No.
Hang on, there's a gap though.
We got a big gap anyway. Yeah, only like 2 weeks or something. But
2.5.
Me and the wife, we've brought them a gift. We've got them an own and loan light pink playoff jersey for Mr. Josh Kelly.
Yeah.
So come on, guys, let's win the playoffs.
Get another great season of the playoffs again.
No, 100%. And then go briefly into MK Hurricanes. Last night, I was, of course, at the rink. Spoke to Kim Taylor, of course, who a few times have been on the podcast, and of course, like getting to talk to him. He's a great guy and a great netty. So yeah, got some pictures, got some footage, got some social media content that I posted out today, and of course, behind us we've got an official 2025-26 MK Hurricanes jersey, and at the front we've got all the signatures of the players. At the back, which is on social media now, I've got Hurricanes 26 of the year, and it's all been signed as well. So to Kim, of course, MK Hurricanes, thank you so much. And of course, we'll get all you guys games that are coming up. We'll get out here and we'll try our hardest to get some more people through those doors and start cheering you guys on for the Southern Conference Cup.
Yeah.
Of course, they are the holders. So let's go Hurricanes.
Come on, Hurricanes.
And of course, MK Falcons and Storm will be posted on social media tomorrow after the podcast. So
I did watch the under 16s forever. Before Lightning.
Okay, MK Storm under 16s.
Brief report.
They
were playing Swindon Wildcats. Yeah. Fortunately, it was a Swindon dominated the whole game, 1-11-0.
Yeah.
Swindon just looked really good for an under 16 level team. I thought.
I think about a lot of talent.
Yeah,
to come forward for the league.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys to keep an eye on from that academy. So yeah. However, there was a few standout Storm players. I can't remember off the top of my head the name, but there's good signs and yeah,
100%.
Just didn't go their way.
You've got
very organised.
You've got no, definitely everything. So
yeah,
but yeah, and we'll put that onto social media tomorrow.
Yeah,
thanks for that brief report.
Brief.
So yeah, that'll wrap up the Milton Keynes section, and of course, next up, of course, Stinker of the Week and Team of the Week, and of course, a brief thank you for Olly for coming on for this section. But of course, we'll do the next podcast with him, starting with the playoffs, because the new playoff predictions, he gets to join up, mate.
Yay!
Everything. So, and of course, I like to see Olly to win the playoff predictions.
Why? See, it's a gift.
Not a gift, no, but the fact is, like, it's not me off my mantle. Because we'll get to that a bit later anyway.
I could still, you know.
You can't, the league. Last week.
I know the league gone wrong.
The league's, I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, the league NHL prediction for Rinkside Rants, it is pretty much over for who's going to win. Because if I win tomorrow, I win tomorrow. If I win on the weekend, I could jump to 12 trophies, and of course you'd be stuck on the 9. And if not, it'd be 11-10. So.
Oh, it's close competition.
Well, he only won it by default.
A certain someone.
Because when Brian left, it was a bit unfair because he was stuck on how many? 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah,
and you had no chance to catch up. So you can thank Brian for the extra bit of push to win it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you could have shared the spoils with him.
Sure.
No, you're greedy, aren't you? But of course, I will get a smack on the hand because I did forget to put out. We had after the Thunder game, the coaches and players for the team photo, of course. And all I heard, because I was in the box, I was on the ice. I had this on, Mason. I was like, what? And there's Will. That is come. So I actually, on my Crocs, I ran on the ice, didn't slip. Looks absolutely like, it's a shame because I'm a big guy and everything. So I was a bit out of breath. But I was able to join in with a team photo, which was a privilege because it felt nice to be included with that. So I've been there since day one with the players and everything. So, and of course, a shout out to the volunteers and everyone who helped out with Thunder as well. It's been an outstanding with them. So. Let's go and let's wrap it up there, shall we?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers, Olly.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Olly.
Thank you.
All right.
See you later.
Right, Stinker of the Week. Who is the stinkiest? And oh, you could save me on this one.
Well, for some reason you put yourself.
I did.
Regarding the poll on NHL Frenzy, please explain.
The group chat. So I put on the polls saying we know the teams who's going to be in the playoffs, who's going to win it. I put the polls up. I accidentally pressed the button to allow other people to add on theirs, which is great. Everyone kept it clean, everything. Someone put Berkshire Bees, and someone said I'm just here for the beers. I kept the beers on there because I love that one.
Yeah.
So whoopsie daisy, I do apologise. So yeah. Next up.
Do we have to say this one?
Yes.
Fine.
I feel like I'm the parent, he's a naughty boy.
Well, certain 2 imports of ours, Lightning, discipline, bit of a stinker, cost us quite a few penalty minutes at a particular game. And the season, to be fair.
Well, coming from how Olly spoke about it when he was there and everything, I feel like it needs to be better. And the fact is where he talked about where we weren't listening to Chrissy.
No,
like
2 experienced guys.
2 experienced guys and everything. But the fact is, that's not a good look. And it's not good looking going into the playoffs. And also, other teams have probably watched that and seen it and think, this is what we can use against them. Not a good look. It's a good sign.
It's not a good sign for them, for the whoever a new coach comes in, and then straight away they could be.
Yeah, but we still love you guys, 100%.
Yeah,
we still love you. We're not mad at everything.
No,
I know some people are a bit like we're in everything, but it's unfiltered opinions. We're allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah,
not everyone's gonna like it. I don't think everyone's gonna like this one though. The officials at Lightning, of course, Bison not calling the right call for Slewfoot on Max Wright.
Caused by
Malik Martelli. Malik Martelli was very lucky not to get I think the officials were shocking on that call because in the footage it was 1,000,000% Slewfoot. The fact is when you're saying he's diving, but the fact is where are you going? You can see his foot; it's connected.
It was quite comical how he did go down.
I know, but I'm with Max and Bison on that call. It should have been called for. Slewfoot.
Yeah, Malik was very cheeky, and I don't know if he
meant that.
It went very obvious. He just skated past, and all of a sudden.
No, but he had all the other sides to go between him and the official. There were bits of it, but he was very lucky, so that should have been called. But the other ones, 100% dives and everything. But we're going to get into that.
Yeah,
we already got into that already.
Yeah.
Of course, from Olly is speaking on that, the youngster, bless him, and his family and stuff. The Phantom game. Away game. But of course, it was more about the language because we know the players swear and everything. That's nothing to do with us and everything. That's their game and everything. But it's just the fact that we're meant to be a family sport. I know we have tensions high, but sometimes the language has to be a bit on the tone side down a little bit because the fact is you do have young children there as well.
Yeah.
And it's not great to see.
To be fair.
There was a shout of the home fans, of course, Peterbrough, but also we were told that there were some our fans swearing as well, which is not great to see. It's happened around the league.
It's happened at our home game this week as well.
Yeah.
When our commentator at the rink, Pete, had to come on the microphone and remind fans this is a family-friendly sport. Please respect the players and no foul language, please. So,
it has to be.
That's the first time I've heard it all year.
Yeah.
Had to be announced.
I've heard it in the.
I've heard it before.
Lower leagues and everything, and the waiting time and everything and stuff. So, but yeah, it's just we know tensions get high, but come on, there's kids there. It's family friendly and everything. So
I find ice hockey is more family friendly in general compared to say football.
Oh, you go football, you go Dons.
There's different.
You actually hear them swearing at a whole crowd of them, so it's I suspected there, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get away from that.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Swiftly.
Just before Team of the Week, we didn't put him on the Team of the Week. We felt, honestly, he deserves his own shout out. He was too good. He was too good for the Team of the Weeks. The fact is, it was Cameron Hoff. He officially shot his name into the NHL record books with a clinical performance. He has surpassed the all-time single season scoring records. And of course, he's in first place, 63 goals for the crown.
Yeah.
And of course, Kieran Brown is the current holder, which was the 2023-24 season.
Yeah.
With the 61 goals. And of course, just behind him in the same season was, of course, former MK Lightning forwards. Same season, Rory Herman with 59 goals. So, well done, Cameron. Honestly, outstanding season. And he's only 2 points away from hitting 100 as well. And that's their front three hitting 100 points.
Just from one line.
So, yeah.
Right.
Team of the week. Team of the week. You do team 1, I'll do team 2 if you want. We've got 2 teams.
Yeah, bit of high scoring stat week.
There was a lot of players who deserved.
Yeah. So team 1, which I think was mostly my picks.
Mine is a couple.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, the one that I made a boo-boo one.
Ah, the boo-boo.
Yeah, we'll go down in a minute.
We'll go down in a minute. So forwards. Our Raider favourite, TJ Anderson, for a clinical performance with 3 goals and 3 assists over the weekend, racking up 6 points. And then Mr. John Dunbar is the ultimate playmaker this week. 1 goal and 5 assists, another 6 points.
Brilliant.
And then Phantoms, Yanni Lackinen, simply unstoppable again. However, he decided to have 3 goals this week.
Yes, 3 critical goals, hat-trick against Lightning.
Including 4 assists for a big 7-point weekend by the Finn.
Outstanding.
And then defence, with the boo-boo, which we'll get to in a minute. Before him, Steel Dogs CJ Garcia, holding the line and contributing at both ends with a goal and 2 assists.
On top of that, the
overtime goal, and of course winning the cup.
Winning the cup and 50 points.
50 points.
So that's a big weekend for him.
Big week, yeah.
CJ.
Now of it.
Yeah.
Mikey Power has been playing defence. I'll let you off. However, recently he's been moved back into forward. He can play both.
So I can get away with it because Patrick Forsberg plays.
Yes, Forsberg's forward indeed.
He's forward and Same with Ryan Rumford for Thunder.
Yeah, so to be honest, I'll let you off.
Thank you.
But
but yeah.
But he was put with the Osbornes this weekend.
He done well.
And he's the Raiders' hero. You've put for some reason. With 2 goals and 1 assist and helping Raiders clinch that final playoff spot.
I didn't put him as a hero.
The Raiders hero you've put.
I did. I can't read properly. Most probably.
Oh,
but no, but they're all heroes.
Yeah, the whole team.
Yeah.
Hold on, netminder.
Sorry.
I've gone for. I've actually forgot how to say your first
Alex
name.
Santeri.
Santeri Heiskanen. Again, a brick wall between the pipes with 80 saves from 84 shots and just conceding the 4 goals all weekend, which I think is the least goals conceded out of any of the netminders this week. So,
he's incredible.
He's changed his whole season, to be honest.
Hull are very lucky to have him.
Yeah.
So
Team 2.
Team 2, shall we? Of course, the front 3, we've gone for Tyler Watkins. Pure dominance, 4 goals and a massive 9-4 victory over the Bison. Mason Lipsey, a playmaking clinic with 3 goals and 2 assists. Scored 5 points. Of course, Zach Milton, the clutch king, 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists, including the massive overtime winner at MKL.
Yeah.
And had to put him in there to choose the cup game as well. But Sam Dunn, he is a big stage player when he's there, and 3 points with 2 goals, 1 assist after a stellar cup final performance, which he did. And I've seen some clips and highlights of there.
Yeah.
And the fact is, I call him a big stage player. It's like, even when he's there to fight you, he will fight you, and he's a big guy. And I demoted Jarrett Baker to Team 2 because of Mikey Power. But Jarrett Baker, the league's highest scoring D-man, adds 3 more assists to his tally. Nice. And of course, the net-minding position here, I was torn, but I think we both agreed, didn't we? We saw the stats and everything. But Dan Norton, the 20-year-old, stood tall on Sunday, stopping 29 of 31 shots and only conceding 2. The future is bright for him and also for Leeds. Yeah. Maybe someone to maybe jump up in Gospels, either, fingers crossed, not injured, of course, or retire or go somewhere else. But other than that, outstanding. Yeah. So that is the team of the week.
Yeah.
So outstanding. It's just, and we do, don't we? We do. If there's more than the team one, and we think like more.
Yeah, if there's more than one line, and there's at least.
And shout out to the Osbornes.
Yeah, honourable mention, I guess.
Like Dawson with the 4 assists, a few other players.
Yeah.
And everything. So, but yeah, and of course,
right.
Team of the week predictions week. I don't know what I've written here.
What happened there? Hang on.
Yeah, thank you. Predictions week 27. I have no idea. I do need, this is proof now I need to go petitions. Thank you. He's doing a quick edit.
There you go. Predictions week 27.
On this one here, Olly's actually putting his in for fun for the last weekend, which is going to come on our social medias.
Oh yeah, additional.
So let's go straight into the action. Friday the 20th, which you're missing. Because due to what? Just calling sick?
No.
Because I don't know, because I watch the podcast. It's a shame, so he's going to miss it. So I'll keep him in the action. And Sir Olly. Mr. Olly, sorry.
So I'll probably live stream it once I get home. Tired out.
What time do you get home?
6:30, 7 sometimes.
Come straight to the game.
No, I get told off by someone.
So yeah, let's get right into it. We're getting sidetracked here, sorry. MK Lightning at home to Romford Raiders. I just feel like this is going to be where I think Lightning have a very disappointed weekend gone. What's the matter?
Why you put me?
You put 6-5 every time.
What, to Raiders?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's what I got because they've written down for me.
I thought I said Lightning.
No, you put Thingy Bob.
I put Thingy Bob.
Yeah, you put 6-5 Raiders.
Oh, right, okay.
So Will,
my own prediction.
Will has gone for the Raiders to win 6-5 in overtime.
Yeah, to ruin our last league game.
Of course, I've gone for an 8-5 victory for the Lightning. Just the bounce back after last weekend, of course. I've called my fight call. I've called a fight call.
What? Let me guess. Power and bad.
Any
power and archery.
Any.
Just
any.
Line ball.
Callum Phil comes out of his shell and goes back. We never know. But that's off it. There, we'll find out all this later. Saturday, Swindon Wildcats host the Sheffield Steel Dogs. And I've gone for Sheffield Steel Dogs to win in 5-4 overtime.
Meanwhile, I've gone Swindon to win 5-3.
To go to 82 points. And then Basingstoke Bison at home to Telford Tigers. We've both gone for Telford Tigers, haven't we? And I've gone for 4-2.
And I've gone 5-3.
Ooh. And then Bristol Pitbulls at home to the Leeds Knights. Yeah. You've gone for convincing Leeds Knights to win 6-2.
Yeah.
And I've gone...
Wacky.
No, because it's happened before. Bristol have beaten Leeds and everything. So I've gone for Bristol Pitbulls to win 6-5 overtime and shootout. I've gone for the exciting highlighter weekend game. And then Peterborough Phantoms against the Hull Seahawks. You've gone like you call your own one.
Yeah. Hold on, we've both gone 5-4, haven't we? The Phantoms in overtime. But I've gone more extra. I've added the fight.
You've added the fight call. Should be interesting.
Bobby and Gretton take 2.
Yeah, but make it
try
guys,
hit this time,
guys.
please.
If you do go for the round 2, please make it more interesting.
Yeah, No
to stay away from that plexiglass and that side before it went through.
Yeah, don't fall through.
Yeah. And then Solway Sharks at home to Milton Keynes Lightning, travelled up for the last away game of the league season. You've gone for the Lightning, haven't you? And what's the score?
7-5 win with Will Curlin in goal. I'm going for it now.
And I've gone for Solway to win 6-3. Go on, Solway. Now, honestly, just last game of the season, I think the guys want to, in the league, I think they want to put on a performance for the last home game of the season.
Oh, I think Lightning want to just make up for the loss on the Friday.
100%. And maybe keep that 6th position. But the fact is,
it doesn't really matter. We're in Group B regardless. I figured out.
I just feel like Solway are going to put on a performance for the last game of the season.
Why Yantis hat trick again?
And then Sunday.
Sheffield Steel Dogs home to Basingstoke Bison. I've gone for a quite big 8-3
We've
win.
both gone big, actually. You got 8-3. I've gone 7-3. Steel Dogs.
We think alike. And then Leeds Knights home to Peterbrough Phantoms. You've gone... What colour? Is that Phantoms? 5-4 overtime?
Well, it's not yellow. Yeah, 5-4 overtime.
I've gone for a straight-up win, 6-3 by Phantoms. Yeah. And then Romford Raiders home to the Swindon Wildcats. You've gone 6-4 to the Raiders.
I've gone for a 0-point weekend for the Swindon.
Ooh.
I've gone for it.
Why? Because Nels Boyne hockey's back, is it?
No, I don't know. I just feel like something's going to happen, but they'll probably prove me wrong.
Well, meanwhile, I've gone 5-4 in overtime. So they both get points at least.
Yeah.
And then the Hull Seahawks welcome Solway Sharks. We've pretty much both gone for Hull. Yeah. You've gone 6-2. I've gone 5-3. And then last up, Telford Tigers home to the Bristol Pitbulls. I've gone Telford 7-3. You've gone 5-3 to the Tigers.
Yes. So that is the predictions, and Olly's will be posted on social media, which will be tomorrow. So let the best man win.
Yeah.
Olly. I like that little one.
Yeah.
So
that's for last league predictions.
Yes,
It's
alright, we've got playoffs coming up.
Hey.
That's going to be interesting. And we might have to do an extra point add on. You never know. We'll find out. We'll find out.
What would the bonus point be?
We'll have a play around. And of course, predictions wise, I do apologise, but I am on Stink of the Week again. Quick one.
Yeah.
I broke the trophy.
Oh, no.
I did win. Thank you. Thank you. Whoopsie days, I've got to fix that. But of course that brings us right up to the end now of the podcast.
Yeah.
It would have been episode 52 by now, but of course due to the mouth and everything.
Well, could be more than that.
Yeah, but other than that,
breaks, anyway.
Oh yeah, 300%. But it's honestly, it's come up to the end. We'll talk about it more of it, but it's been a great season. It's been a great laugh, and everything. And we have some Rinkside Rants quick news.
Oh.
We of course, as you know, we have Olly, who's now joined us and everything. So as you guys heard him, he's a young lad, but he's got a lot of wisdom in him.
Yeah.
And a huge fan of Archie, of course.
Yeah.
But he seems fun. He's awesome. Getting some more games and Thunder as well next season, and maybe the playoffs, hopefully.
Is he also training to Storm, is he?
Don't know yet, but I know the Chucker Duck and everything helps out with Lightning.
Oh, okay.
During the games and stuff, so it's great to see. He's got a lovely support from his mum, everyone else as well, and everything. So, and of course the whole MK community as well. But other than that, also with the podcast, we do have official outer member for next season who will do some episodes with us online and also in person. The Mr. Callum.
Yeah.
Of course, he came on before, special guest. He's said he'll be more than happy to jump on again. and be a permanent guest member. So join the Rinkside Rants podcast team and family.
Good.
Looking forward to that. And jerseys, all that will come on eventually soon. But please, guys.
What was that?
Is that you or me?
You.
I should do that.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
In the moment.
See, you know what? This podcast and everything. Yeah, we went more to script, didn't we? Yeah, but we still have the funny moments.
Yeah.
I know. Some people were a bit like.
I wonder who you want about.
No, not just them and everything, but
others.
I had other people text me saying that we're a bit worried, like we heard about script and everything. You might get your wacky stuff in there, but we do keep it in there.
I know.
So it's fun.
Like when I lost it when Callum was on.
Well, back to whack.
Yeah.
And there's me waving my hand and everything, and of course, Olly. We thought we heard a belly grumble, but no, it was actually the dog and the dog barking. Bless him. So, but yeah. But guys, on the podcast, please carry on what you're doing. Please like and subscribe, and
please continue leaving your comments.
Yeah,
very nice.
It is 100% very nice, and
also click the notification bell
to get our updates. We've got some new videos coming on the smaller posts on YouTube.
Okay.
And keep an eye on our social medias, of course. Still on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We're not very far off the 10k on likes and everything, so we're getting close. And other than that, guys, from us, Rinkside Rants podcast, thank you, and see you next week.
Yes. Good night.
Night.